Hello guys, welcome to Trading Home, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you guys something very interesting. Okay, so we're modeling a hall, okay, a hall building. We're modeling it together. This building has actually been drawn on AutoCAD. Okay, the drafting has already been done in AutoCAD, so it's our work now to work on the 3D presentation. So I'll be doing that with you, or we're doing it together from start to finish. Okay, so first of all, let's go bring it from AutoCAD. Let's go grab the AutoCAD file and then bring it here. Let's see how the floor plan looks like. Okay, I think it just is some simple something. So let's go to where that particular work is. No, I think it's here. So I save it as new model. Okay, new block rather. So let's move it here and paste. You'll see it's showing if you should open it in limiter. Just click place. Now this is the building. Okay, this is a very simple one. So let's do it together. Then this will be fast. So once you have a building like this, the first thing you should do, which is very important, check the wall thickness. Okay, let's check the wall thickness. So you can press on M. Okay, so we're using simple tips on how to get this work done really fast. Okay, so click on M. Let's use our measurement tape. Click from here to here is what? Okay, distance, that's 150. Okay, that's 150. And then for the windows, we'll be taking off this window. We'll leave this one. Okay, but this is like kind of like a classroom, so there will be board here. So we'll be removing this window and then making use of this other one. So let's check the window size. Click from here to here. Okay, this is 1.2. It's actually a small building. So let's start. Now click on your wall, setting dialogs. Let's change it to this single wall and then measurement. Okay, thickness 150. And I actually like highlighting everything and then chaining them, and I like using titanium, this paint titanium white, and I'll click OK. So now remember, this building is actually a bungalow and it's based on ground floor. Okay, so before we proceed, let's quickly do small setting. Okay, click on Control 7. Like I said, I'll be showing you guys simple tips on how to get this done real fast. The DPC is 450. So we type in 450, and the headroom, this one, let's leave it at 3 meters. Okay, 3 meters. Okay, let's leave it at 3 meters, and then let's click OK. So now let's check our elevation, south elevation. Let's confirm something. Okay, we have our 450 and we have our 3 meters. Now click OK. So let's proceed. Now working on ground floor. Okay, so click on your wall. Let's now use center to center so we can easily make this, highlight these walls. Okay, so now just click from here to here, from here to here. Sorry, let's remove this one. To here, from here to here, from here to here. Okay, but I actually like using um I like using, instead of this wall, I like to change my walls to black color. So I'll still leave the wall on this generic structure. Okay, generic structural. So what I'll do now is I'll just highlight these walls. Oh, sorry, I'll leave it like this. I'll just click on these options, then go to element attribute, move all the way to building materials, click there. You can see that generic structural here. So I'll click on it, change this one. You can use any color of your choice, but I like using this one, and then this one again. Then click OK. Everything automatically changed to this. Okay. So now, anytime I choose this generic structural, this is what I'll be getting. So this one now is the ground. Sorry. Yeah, like it's written here, ground floor. What is like the DPC level? Okay, DPC level. So if you check your 3D now, it's still very down. Mind you, it will not affect our color. That general structural color I change is only on the floor plan. It will not affect the color we've selected. Okay. So now the next thing we need to do, let's just click on let's do something very quick. So what I'll do now is I'll just highlight all these walls. I'll click on wall, Control A, select them. Okay, then Control C, copy, and then I'll go up, I'll escape, then click on this one. If you click on this trace reference, you can be seeing them down. So I'll just paste it here above this one. So now if you check your 3D, you see that the wall is higher now. Okay, you can see. So you can decide to change the ground one See what I'm clicking? Then, so I'm showing you some tips on how to be fast, okay? So, what I did here is I selected everything. Since this one is selected, I'll click on Shift and press this down one. So now, let's go change the ground one to, let's change it to brick. Let's change it to brick first. Okay, so we can spot the difference on 3D. So this is brick now. Okay, this is brick. Now the next thing we need to do is let's add the let's add the door first. I'm leaving this ground floor now. I'm going to first story. Okay, clicking on first story. So now I left this one on, this trace reference on, so I can be seeing the door down. Okay, so if I close it, everything is on. If I click it, it's showing. So now let's add the door. So we have to double hung single, double hung single swing door. This should be glass door. So let's just go inside our door, click on the door, and let's select this. Yep. Okay. I don't know if the door is 1.2 or 1. So let's take this one to 0. We don't want any seal for the door. And for the height, 2.1. What about the width? So let's say 1.2. 1.2, that's 1200. Do we need grid? Nope. Let's say nope. I think this should be 1.2. Yeah, this is 1.2. Now we can't see the door. Reason because we still have walls all around. Sorry, we still have walls all around. So we need to open this space and here. Yep. Let's quickly do that. How do we do that? Click on your floor plan. How do we do that again? I've also something very important. Okay, let's go back to our ground. Yeah, let's shift this one to the side but a little. Make sure it's straight though. Okay, so let's see from here. I'm clicking on M to activate our ruler or measuring tape. From here to here is 1050. Same thing here. And if we take this thing outside again, I just want to get this side too. Let's measure it. You measure by clicking on M, okay? Then click from here to here. 1050 by 14. So now let's just take these ones back, okay? And then let's click on door. This time around I'm selecting empty door. Click on setting dialogs. Now click on empty doors and let's select this rectangular and okay. You know it's arc now, so it should be a bit higher. The lintel should be a bit higher than the door lintel. So instead of 2.1, we'll make it 2325. That's the normal height for a lintel that's above. Yeah, a lintel is above door. So you click OK. Mind you, we didn't add the width. So you can do it if you want from here or you adjust it. So we'll do one and then I'll show you how to adjust the other one. So for this one, remember it's 1050, right? 1050. So let's click from here to here. This is the first one. And for the second one, I'm going to make this 900. So I'll show you how to adjust that. Okay, so I'll click just here. Okay, so what I need to do right now is I'll click here. I'll click inside here to make sure that these dots are activated. So I'll click this one. It's on this move node. I'll stretch it to this side. I can even stretch this one to this side, okay? But you can see that this is where it ends. So I'll just drag this one to here and stop. Alright, so if you check your 3D, you see that both sides are open. So this one, oh, there's a little mistake we did. We did this on the DPC, that's the ground level instead of first story. So what will happen is it's still cool. Let's just take out this one. Let's do it really fast on this other one. So I've clicked on this one, so I'll select this door. It's still on that opening, okay? So I'll click here. Yep. If I select here, you see it's still 900. So what I'll do right now is I'll use this method, stretch this one backward. If I cannot see it, what I'll do right now is I'll click on the ground floor. Thank God we are seeing these small challenges so that I can solve them as you watch too. So I will take this one by the side. So now I can see this one. So I'll go to that first floor. You can see that I'm seeing it here now. So I'll click on this one, drag all this one all the way and pick this point. So now same thing, I'll click this pick parameter I'll select this one. Instead of going all the way to select this door again, I'll just come here and pick here. If I'm not too sure, okay, it's aligned. But if I'm not too sure, I'll just click inside here, click here and move it. I didn't click the node, that's why everything is moving. But once you click on this black point, it will be stretching and reducing, okay? But if you click on the inside, you can move it all the way, all right? So now we are done with here. So it's running the front. Now how do we work on the front? What I'll do right now is I'll go back. You can see that the site are open. So now I'll just go back to this ground floor. Another simple way is just to copy this thing, take it up, okay? So let's do that. Since we are done with the DPC side, I'll just click on this one, Control X to cut it, take it to first floor, Control V, paste it. So now we can actually click here, hold this node, and then align it here, and then hold the front, this point, bring it to the front, so I can see the front side now. So what I'll do right now is just either I'll click on the door, since it's still on that door, and select here. So now make sure these ones are aligned. I'll just click on this one, move it all the way to this point, click, move this one to this side, and click. So we are done with this one. So now I can move here back, okay? Why I'm still keeping this floor? Because I want the guide, okay? I want this guide as I work on my windows, okay? So I'll just click here, take it outside. You see I can see my windows now. The window, remember, is 1.2, okay? So let's go to Windows, click on Windows. This window, sorry, it's cutting work. So click on this window, click on Window Settings, and from there I'll select this first window. But first of all, let's add something. Just be clicking by the side, be clicking. Okay, we're clicking by the side. No grid, let's add grid. Let's use this H. And now this thing can be very, very tricky. So pay attention. Let me explain something to you. When you see horizontal, it's asking of how many columns do you want to have on the horizontal. When you see vertical, it's asking how many horizontals do you want to have on the vertical. I don't know if you understand. Let me explain again. When you see vertical, you're seeing 4. On horizontal, you're seeing 4. Vertical, you're seeing 3. What is actually saying is that how many columns do you want to have on the horizontal? So you can see that since we have 4, you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns on the horizontal, and then we have 3 vertical of 3 horizontals, or rows, 3 rows on the vertical. You can see 1, 2, 3. So now what we want, we just want 2 columns. That's double swing. So 2 columns, we'll say 2. So we'll say we need 2, and then for this other one, we'll say we don't need anything, just 1. Everything should be 1. So we'll say 1. Okay, we'll say 1. Now click OK, and this is the width. So the width is 1.2. We'll say 1.2, 1200. The height, let's say 1200, because kind of a rural place. Let's not give them something that will be very expensive to them to construct. So now I'll just click here. First thing, very, very important, we need to do before I do any other thing, the seal, let's make it 900. And then this reveal to wall core, I want the door to have recess, the window to have a bit recess. How do I explain that? Okay, I think I will just show you. Let me leave this on, then I'll show you when I insert it. So I'll just click here inside. For me to align this now, I'll click on this door, the window, click on this node. Instead of leaving it on stretch, I'll click on this drag. So now I can drag everything. So now I'll drag this one to this point. We have 1. And then let me show you something before I proceed with the rest. So let's check our 3D. If you check this work now, you see that this window is just lapping on the wall, but we need a bit recess to make it realistic. So what do we do now? What we need to do right now is just to click on this window and tell the window that we want you to go inside with let's say 50, and click. You can see that the window is inside now. So that's the real the work of that reveal tool. Is it reveal to work, or let's see, reveal to work, or yes, reveal to work, or. So now instead of duplicating this again, I'll just click on this one. It's still on that drag one, mind you. Then I'll tap Control once. I'll bring it to this point and click. We have 2 windows now. I'll click here again, tap Control. You see that plus sign is showing. If I click Control, the plus sign is gone. So that means if I click here now, the down one will move. But if I click on Control and you're seeing that plus sign is additional. Okay, so even when I have one here, this other one will not disappear. So I'll just trace here and click. All right. So for this other side, what we need to do, let's, instead of clicking on window and I'll just click on pick up parameter, I'll click on this window. Let me just select it from here to here. I'll do the same thing. Escape, click on this one. Make sure it's under drag, okay? Under drag. Bring it here, click on this one, tap control once again. Bring it up to this side and click. You can see we have window here, we have window here. Now we'll click on this one, tap control, bring it all the way to this side and click. So that's the reason why I left this floor plan. So the next thing we need to do now is let's work on the back side. Like I said, we'll be needing just two windows. So I'll click on this one, click on this point, bring it back. Then I'll click here again, take it back straight. Make sure it's straight. Yep. So you can see that we have one here, one here. We'll remove this one. So I'll still click on pick up parameters. Select this one, bring it all the way to this point, and don't worry, just click or click again. So we'll click on this one. I'll always press escape before you do any other thing, okay? So I'll click on this one, make sure it's under this drag. I'll bring it here and click. I'll select this one too. I'll click this point and make sure it's under drag. I'll bring it here and click. So we have windows here, and then we have another window at the front. Pick up parameters. So these are like tips on how to be fast when you're working. All right. If you're enjoying the tutorial, please just say a word, okay? Drop a comment there, say something. Okay. I think we are done with this one. Let's check our 3D. So this is our 3D. This is how people model naturally. Yeah, like natural. Something is showing that we don't like. This one is sealed, but this one something is showing. So let's go check something. Click on story. Now let's click on this one. You can see the little difference. So we drag this one. Instead of drag, we'll click on move node. So align it with this. Let's take it back first. Take it to this point and click. So that thing should be gone. That should be gone. Let's see. Sorry. Yeah, it's gone. So there's something we need to do now, which is very important. Very important. Okay? Very important. Instead of leaving our windows like this, why not we just sparsen the window? Sparsen the window. Maybe give it window hook. Is that necessary? Okay, let's try and see. So what we'll do now is we leave it on 3D, click on window and click Ctrl A. We select everything, then go inside, click on this arrow. Okay, let's select, you will see outside casing outside, click on it, check this point, and then we want the thickness to be 50, make this one 50, and then this one let's make it 10, just 10. We don't want the casing to be much, and then the width of the casing is yeah, some say you can call it window hook or casing or architraves, window architraves. So now this one is 100. I think it's cool. So if you check now, the color is still, yeah, it's like wood. So let's change it to white. Let's use the same titanium white, then click OK. Now if you check our window, now you see that we have window hooks now. Okay, we have window hooks, and if you don't like the way it's showing like red, professionals don't model like this. So what we need to do right now, yeah, I said professionals, yeah. So let's click again, let's go change those color. Instead of you know, let's change it to sorry, let's go back, click here again. This is where the window hook is, right? Casing outside. Okay, so change this under this pen, and let's change this one to on cut. Let's see white. This one too, see white, black cut line, and let's see how it's going to look like. Still the same thing. Let's go inside again. Okay, so now same thing under this pen and section, this thing. But let's change all these ones to black. I think one of them should be line pen. Let's change this one to black and see. All these ones are having these colors. Let's make them black. There's a particular color I've not touched, I guess. Under frame, okay, an attribute. No, these ones are for the windows itself. So let's change the window itself too. I think I will explain this one to you first, but let's first of all finish this. See that this one is black now, and you see the window lines. These inner ones are black because of that one, which just like these door red lines you're seeing. That's where. Let me show you something. Mind you, click on this window first before you control A, okay? So now let's go inside again. Let me show you something very fast. Under this model attribute, okay, these ones I changed. These are the ones that are showing. These are the ones that actually made those windows to be, if I change them now to blue, 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 you see that those windows will be showing blue, blue, blue. You see the windows, blue, blue, blue. And including this one, those ones, they are all connected, I see. They are all connected with the frame. Okay, so now let's go back, change it to normal color. Let's control Z. We have them. So now what we need to do now, let me show you something. We need to change this wood to steel. Okay, let's change this one to steel and change this glass to blue. Let's do that really fast so we don't take much time. Okay, click on window, then control A. Now go inside. Okay, you will see this down one, we have 3 attributes. This is one model attribute. This is model attribute 1, model attribute 2, model attribute 3. This one is for the casing, okay? While this one you're seeing is for the window itself, okay? So these ones you're seeing, all these ones you're seeing are those wooden, material that want to change to steel. So click here, all right? Just click on override. Why are they showing plenty? So just click on this uniform, okay, and then click here, and let's change this one to iron material. If I click here now, you see that all these ones are iron now. Okay, now let's change this color to something nice. So I'll still click on this window, control A. Let's change the glass. You do that by clicking same here, still under this model attribute, the first model attribute, and then click on this glass you're seeing. So let's change it to this glass blue. Click OK. You can see that we have glass. You see that the work is coming out now as a pro that you are. So now how about the door? Can we change the door? Yes. Can change the door. Click on the door. Go inside. Okay, where the model attribute is. Just click here. Any need of adding some? Okay, let's add grid. Aside, I click on this one and change here. Let's change the wood to. Let's change it to metal. I do have glass, yes. Glass. Let's change the glass to oh no. To this glass blue. And this material, let's change to black. There's no casing for this. We didn't add casing. So see the door now. I think this is better. This is better. Okay? This is better. Alright. So what do we do next? You can add architraves here if you want. Let's try it and see, but we pray that we don't have something down. But before then, let's quickly add slab to this one first, okay? So click on your first, which is this one, and then we'll click on this slab. Go to slab setting. Remember, we've not set everything. So we click on this one and this one. Select this one. Click OK. Click inside. Let's change it to titanium white. And then now the thickness 300 is too much. Let's say 100. Okay. Now let's change the color to uncut line. Let's make it black. So now we'll click from here, since it's square, to this point. Now click on the select here, create nudes to here, select another point from here to, remember it's here on this insert nude, and make sure you select the slab first. Okay, so now if you click on the slab, and you select this point and click here, you can now drag this one all the way to this point. Okay, so I don't think we need this floor plan again. Let's just shift it to the side. We don't need it for now again. Okay, so this is what we have here. This is what we are seeing. If we check the 3D now, you can see that we have something good. So this is the slab. This is the slab. But I would like us to take it down so that we don't exceed this 450. So you can do that by clicking on your front elevation. Okay, it's still 450. We're still part of 450. These are 450, so it's cool. But what I want us to do right now is click on the slab and let's extrude. Let's extrude everywhere with 50, except for the front. So we'll click on the front, click only the front inside by clicking on this one. Okay, by offset edge, clicking on offset edge, we'll just take only the front inside. So check out 3D now. We have something beautiful. All right, have something beautiful. And someone will be like, what if you want to change this color, just this color? Okay, just this color to something else, maybe with ties and all the rest. So what we'll do now is just click here. I don't know, sounds like my voice is going down. All right, so we'll take this one all the way to this point. Okay, so let's stretch this one back to this level, stretch this one back to this level. Then we'll click on pick up parameter, select our slab. But before we draw the slab, we'll just go to settings and then unchain this, click only on this point and change it to tiles, maybe 30 by 30, and say okay. So now we'll just draw this one from here to here. Okay, yeah, so let's check our 3D now and see what we have. So you can see what we have right now. Okay, okay. And if you don't want this downside to show this color, just click on it. Yeah, just click on it. Let's select brick on this point, which is this one, same brick, and click OK. So same brick, but we have different something. The up is normal tiles, the down is normal brick. And I would like us to have steps. We just need 2 steps here. Okay, so what will happen now is just click on pick up parameter, click on it, and the step are just from here to here, right? So I bring it here. If you see, I'm using my 2 points. But if you look at the down dimension, the down one, where these 2 dimensions are, look at the down dimension. You see 130, you see 132, you see 144, this and that. So what we need here is 1.4 by 300. So we just click on tab first. We see 1400. We click on tab again. We see 300. Click OK. So this is the first. So we just need 2 steps. So let's do the remaining things on the 3D. Okay, 3D. Don't worry, it's not connected like that. So let's take this one down. Sorry, click down. Click on the down node. Take it to this point. Then now click on the down node again. Bring it all the way up. So now click on this down one. Click, tap Control to have a copy and paste it here. So we have 2 steps now. You can see 2 steps. And if you don't want them, you'll be like, I just want everything to be normal, just ties all the way through. So what I will do right now is just to click on this one. So all the ties are selected. I'll click OK. So we have the ties here. So these are the ties. Okay, these are the ties. So I think this is just the basic thing for this one. But for the upside, we'll be using we just want this thing. We'll be working with flat roof. We'll just slope everything backward. Okay, but before then, if you want to have architraves on this front, let me show you something how to do that very fast. So click on this one. You can see that these dots are selected. Just come close to this edge and click. See that these dots are selected. This arc is selected. Now just go inside. Go to wall setting. Let's see, do we have casing outside? Yes, this is casing outside. So we'll click on casing outside and select. Okay, this is 50 by 50. Let's make it 100. Just insert one. It will affect all. And for the inside, let's just say 10. And for the up, this one, let's say 50 thickness. Yeah, 50 thickness is cool. And let's see how it's gonna look like. Should we make this one 5? I think 5 is cool. And okay. Let's click OK first and see how it looks like. This is the casing for just this one. But you see that it's hanging. So this is how this one is. Okay. This is how this one is hanging. Let's see if we can stretch this down. Can we stretch this down? I shall hope it will not affect this. That one. It's not affecting, so we can leave it like this. Alright. For the side ones too, you can do that if you want. But for this one, I think this is okay. This is okay. Sorry, something very, very important that we failed to do. These slabs are 100. And for steps is supposed to be 150. You can see the difference here. What we'll do now is, let's just remove this one. Make this to 150. 150. Okay. So I'll take this one up to this point. Then I'll select these two and take them up. Sorry. You can just bring them up, click shift and lock them, so you can pick this point now. Alright, so now let's click on this one. Click from here, bring it outside. Oh, sorry, we forgot to click control. Just click once, click control and bring it to the front, so you can see we have that thickness now. Well, we need to change this one to white, so click on it, go inside under the same model attribute, change this one to titanium white. I like going with the same color. Okay, see that this one is white now, but aside I would like this color to be black, not red. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, come to this floor, change this one to black. Let's see. Do you have any other one? I don't know if it's going to change, but let's try and see. Still like that. Okay. I believe if we render this, is not going to show. So let's see. Let me not waste much of your time. If I figure out that part well, then we can proceed. Model attribute. If you okay, you see outline inside, you see floor plan and section, model attribute, surface. Okay, let's move. And can we do same here? I will advise, instead of going inside to do this thing again, I think there's a shorter way. Okay, just click on this one, select this one, okay, then click on this one and tap this one. Do you see anything? I don't know if you see anything. Let me do it again. Instead of going inside to do it again. But you see, this one is very big now. We'll have to reduce it though. But let me show you what I did. What I did is, I click on this pick up parameter, then click on this existing one. Then I'll still go ahead and click on this inject parameter. And then I'll look for this point and click on it. Automatically to give us this. What is very, very wide now. All we need to do is to shift it back on the floor plan. Okay. That's why we didn't throw away this floor plan, so we can still use this as guide. Okay, so we'll click on this one, pick this point. Under this one, we'll select this, and now we'll click on this one to use this one, select this. It's faster than, so let's check and see what we have. Alright, so to spicing this thing a little bit, I think we should just click on this and click on P. Let's bring the line outside and click on this one to this point. Yeah, just trying to spice in the work. So we'll do the same thing this side. We'll just click on, we pick up parameter, we'll select the wall, this down wall. So click from here. If the wall is inside, just press on P to come outside. Okay, then click here, and then let's rotate, take it all the way from here, bring it up to this point. Now let's lock this by pressing shift, then we'll select this point. Yep. So I have this one, but I think adding a wall will make this thing a bit better. Sorry, slab rather. So I'll click on slab, click from here. Sorry, I'll pick from here to here. I'll make this slab 100, okay, no 50, and then I'll change the material. I'll lock this, change the material to titanium white. I'll click OK. So now let's raise this one up a little from here to here, and we'll extend here. Sorry, click on this line, stretch to this point, and then click on this one, create node. Okay, then now stretch this one back to this side, but we're not going to leave it like this. Okay, to make everything come out well, we'll just bring out this one with 50, 50, then 50, then we can add, should we add 50 here? No, I think it's okay like this. Okay, it's okay like this. All right, then you can either bring this one to this side or you do it again. So let's see if we can just copy it. Press Ctrl, okay, click it, press down Ctrl, we have a plus sign, and drag it to this side. So now we'll just click on this one, this node, and let's say mirror. We'll still click here and mirror, but this time around we'll turn it this way, okay, and then click here, grab this middle point, select this, drag, press O to rotate, and then let's bring it all the way here and click. So we have the same thing instead of repeating it again and again and again. All right, so I think we are done with this one. Let's just work on the roof now. All right, let's work on the roof. 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 So what we need to do now is, let's okay, let's check our control 7. This other side is 300, so let's make it 1200. We'll click OK. So now let's click on level 2. Level 2. This is the one we're working on. Okay, so click on wall. The wall we have here, I think it should be that brick here. So instead of brick, we'll click on this, click on pick up parameter, select this wall. Let's click on this. Let's go ahead with that wall to draw. So pick from here. Okay, so here, if it's outside, press P like P for person. Okay, P again. Let's take it inside. But if you want to do working drawing, I would advise you use center to center. Okay, center to center from here to here. Then we take this one all the way back to this point. Then take this one. No, let's leave it like this because the roof will be sloping all the way back. Okay, so for this one, let's trim. How did I trim? I'll just press on Ctrl and click this one. That's all. So let's check our 3D now and see what we have. So this is what we have. But this thing is looking too big. I think we should spicing up something, right? What do you think? Let's spicing up something. On this floor, let's pick wall again. Pick wall. Then click here. This time and press P. It will come outside to this point. Yep. And then we'll reduce this one. Click on that up mute, reduce it to 100. Yep. Now, you see the down one we use slab, but this one we're using wall. Okay, so there are different methods to achieve things. Okay, just know the tips, know how to, now this time around, instead of clicking a wall and then reducing it again, I'll just pick up parameter, use pick up parameter, select this one, and then create this same exact thing. Same thing. Okay, same thing. Now just click here, bring it to this point, click, rotate it, come here, select this again, bring it all the way to here, click. Don't worry if it's extending, it's no more. Then I'll still use my pickup parameter, pick this one, still the same place, pick, then I'll pick here too, bring it here, click. Now I'll pick here too, bring it all the way back to this point, okay, and click. So if you check now, you see that we have, yeah, okay, 1.2 is not sad because this place is a bit lengthy. Okay, so we'll leave it at 1.2. So now what can we change here? Nothing much, but we can add something to spicing up this work. Maybe just add a wall here to here, from here to here. Sorry, it's supposed to come out. We're supposed to use P, so we'll delete this one. Pick up parameter again, click here, click from here to here, press P, let the wall come outside, click here, then hold down this one. Let's stretch this to this point. So now what we'll do right now is we'll click here, drag this one to the front, so that this will also serve as support to this building, and it's still fine. So what will happen now, we might just, okay, not bad. So what we have here, we can just decide to have it this side too, but I can decide to, pick this, use pickup parameter, pick this one, and I think this will be cool. And then I'll extend this all around with 50. Yep. With 50. 50 is small. Let's make the thickness 100. I think is better. Yeah, it looks heavier with 100. So now, same thing. Instead of going all the way down, let's go to this floor. And we'll click here. We'll move this one from here. Tap Control. Don't forget to tap Control. Bring it here. And our 3D. So we have the same thing this side already, but instead of, okay, let's bring this one out a little. Okay, so now we'll just select this same pickup parameter, click on this one, and then now we'll just select this one, still 100, no, 50, we'll make it 100 looks thicker, and we'll extend it with 50. Okay, but the work is not done if we don't have coping. Okay, so coping gives a building kind of beauty. I don't know, should we use brick on this point? I don't know how it's gonna look like, but let's try. That's why we're here working together. So just drop your own thoughts on the comment, okay? Drop your thoughts on the comment. So I think this is cool, but just drop what you think. And then now what I'll do right now is just to, I'm trying not to go too far. Okay, so I think I'll just okay, let's create coping. So what will happen now is, since this wall is 150, okay, I can just decide to pick the same wall, but this time around, instead of 150, I'll make it 200, but I'll be selecting the inner part of the wall. So I'll click here, I'll press P, the wall will come outside. So from here to here, then I'll click on this one, reduce it to, make sure you select this stretch height, let's say 100. 100 is not bad. If you check from there, you can see that we have that coping, right? Yeah, we have that coping. So now I'll still use pick up parameter, select this one again. Then I'll move from here. Don't forget this inner one, inner line, inner walls, inner walls, inner walls, inner walls from here to here. I'll still click from here to here. If I want to rotate, I don't need to escape. I'll just press O, rotate it, okay? Then press O again to go. The orbit command will go. Then I'll click here. Then still pick from here to here. Then from here to here. So we are done with this modeling. Let's not go too much, okay? Not go too much, too much, too much. So I think the next thing we should do now is just to we can add lights here, maybe during render. Add lights here too. So but I think okay. So I think okay, let's just put the roof. Yeah, let's add the roof. But before then, mind you, there must be either concrete facial or you use your roofing sheet to do it. So let's just work with this. We can still use this word to do it. Pick up parameter, select this. Okay, pick from, but instead of one leaving on 200, let's say 300. Okay, so we'll click from here, bring it all the way out. Press Ctrl, turn O to orbit. Press O again to remove it. So if you check now, you see that we have something like, but this wall is joining now. We don't need that. We don't need that. So can we trim? No. Can we trim? No. So I think there's a little challenge now. Let's not go too much. What we'll do now is we'll just select, we'll use slab for it, okay? Use slab, click pick up parameter. You see that I use a lot of pick up parameters so that the work can be fast. So I'll just click on orbit, click from here to here. Then click here, then later click here and stretch it to, no, just one side. So I'll bring it to 200 and I'll add the thickness to maybe 150. So that's it. This is it. Now you can see the back, right? Now this is the front. This is the front. This door does not have handles. Let's quickly add one handle. I don't know if two can work, but I know of one. It's talking about, okay, handle, yep, handle. Since it's like public side, let's see this one. Okay, it's only one that came out. Still not bad. Let's manage that one. So now let's quickly add the roof now. How do we add the roof? Very, very important, okay? So now click on this roof. Mind is one side roof that's linked to roof. So we'll click on this one instead of this hip. So click on this one, go to setting dialogs, change it to this one. Let's make the thickness 20. Yeah, 20. Let's make it 20, not 20. 20, right? So let's make it 20, and then for the material, let's click on this one, it will be red. Click OK. So now what we need to do, very, very important, which is key, okay? First of all, click here, drag it all the way to this point, click, then drag it all the way to this point and click. So you can see that the roof is just slanted. We can change the degree later, sha. So now let's just go ahead and draw the roof. From here, no, let's use this one. So we can, go all the way inside these curves. So we'll click here, bring it all the way to this point, and then we'll bring it all the way to this point, and then 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 all the way back to this point. So you can see our roof now. This is our roof all the way. And if you don't like the slope, what you need to do is just click on this roof. You'll see the degree here. This is 4.1. So let's make it 5. And click. You see it's coming up. So 5 is cool. Okay, so 5 is cool. So here now they can, sloping all the way back. So we are done with this. So I think we should add light. Okay, let's add light to it. Let's just add maybe one light here one light. Okay, maybe one light here, one light here, and one light here, one light here. Now, how do we do that? I like using things from some models from ArchiCAD. Okay. We've not saved this work. Can you imagine? So let me just save this one. Save. I'll go to document. Let me quickly save, please. Document all, and where do I save my ArchiCAD project? So I'll just save this as school hall. School hall. Okay. Okay. So now let's quickly go get something. Let's go back to plan. So now let's go get lights. Okay. So document all, and then we'll click on what's it called? We'll click on what? Sorry. We click on my SketchUp material, and then okay, light. This one's a chandelier. Okay, let me see if I can be seeing them. I think that will be better. Okay. How many light? Okay, let's just use this one. Wall lights. I think this is cool. So what will happen? I'll just click on it, drag it. This should be saved as this should be saved as no, just was found in this one. So this wasn't saved as SketchUp 19. That's the reason. So let's see. Let's quickly open it. Please make sure you have SketchUp, okay? Make sure you have SketchUp, which is very key. Very key. So now click here. Let's save this as what? Wall. Let's just say big light. Big light. And please save it as 19. Okay. Okay. Now close. Now where is that big light? This is our big light. So now we're still on here. Okay, so click on this big light, drag it to this point, and click. Once you click once, it should load. We don't have time, so be fast, please, sir. Mr. Light. So now let's click on line. I like doing this. Okay, I like to use line, maybe like draw it here. I like everything and group. So it's easier when I want to pick the line. I can easily click on the line and I can, move around the object. So now I said let's have one here, right? One here. No, it's two inside. You see, now we can click on the line and then bring it out. You see? So now let's go to start elevation. This is where our light is. So I'll move it all the way up to this point. And I'll click on this one, move it all the way to the side. Tap Control O to have this plus sign. Once I want to copy, I don't even know when my hand is to press that because I'm used to it. So always click, okay? Always press Control, right? Always press Control. So now you can see that if you check our 3D now, we have light here and we have another light here, okay? So now let's bring one here and one here. So that's all. So let's go all the way to our floor plan. Click this one, tap Control to have a copy of it, okay? Bring it here. So now we need to rotate this one. So click on this and click on rotate. I'm trying to be fast so I don't take much time on this. Okay, so select this one, drag, okay, and paste it here. Now move this one from here, tap Control to have a copy. Now let's rotate. You can mirror, you can still use rotate, so anyone. So let's say rotate, or you can still mirror if you want to use mirror. So we have this one. So if you check out 3D now, discover that we have lights here and we have lights here. Okay, so if you want to move it up, since these ones are by the side, just move it to this point. That's what you want. And then this one, so that children don't, break this. So this one's right here, all right, here and here. So we have our lights Now, so what next? Let's just model a simple site, okay? Because on our next tutorial, that should be our Lumion tutorial, where we'll render this work. We'll just render it there. So now let's move this one to the side. Just simple site, nothing much, just a simple site. So click on slab. Let's change the thickness to like 10. Yeah, change the material to grass. Okay, so I just want to do simple site. Okay, simple site. Yep. Oh, we are on story instead of ground. So if you check, you see that your site is hanging. You see? So now we click on this side and then click on here, select ground to come down. Alright, so what next do we do? Let's just remove the grass. We do that by, okay, let's go to story, click this one, select that same material, then let's just click here. Let's make this one's hardcore. I want us to do something very, very simple. Okay, very, very simple. So from here to here should be, this one should be grass. Then we'll select the same material. Let's change, let's use it concrete. Let's use concrete. From concrete, I'll just select from here to here. That's all. So if you check your 3D now, you see that we have concrete at the middle. So this is concrete at the middle. Okay. So if you want to add something like maybe a wall by the side, what will happen is, let me show you one something that looks like magic. So we'll select, use pick up parameter normally to select this one. Then I'll press on shift and press this thing. How many things are you selecting? This is what I want to select though, so I don't know what's happening up there. Jesus. Okay, this thing is up. I don't know, most time you see this thing like this. So we'll click here and pick plane. So this time I'll just select this plane, take it down. Can we use this one? Can we use this down one? So I don't know if this is still up or down. This is still up. So we'll select this one, pick plane. Let's see, can we use this one? Oh Jesus. Okay, you know what? I'm trying to be fast. So click here and click here. Let's just draw this one manually fast. Just a short wall, 1.2. Okay, to this point, to this point. Yep. So we have a small wall here. Okay, small wall here. What else? I think that's all. That's all. But we need something here. Okay, and let's click on floor plan. So we'll just click on wall. I will make the wall 100. Okay, the height will make it 100. Okay, so click on spacebar and select this thing. Now let's remove this front one, we don't need it. But before then, make sure you click on this so that you can, this is suspend group. Click on it so that you can have access to remove one of this. And then now let's check out the Asha hub is not hanging now. Okay, this is down. All right. One more thing left and we are done. Okay, one more thing left. I don't want us to create gate, so just model this. Remember I picked this wall, sorry, this slab for the root. Okay, if I want to add grass, I'll still use this pick up parameter. Click on this one, then maybe just add grass to this side. Since I'll be rendering, so I would like us to have grass at this end. Okay, at this end, and then grass too. I'm adjusting myself instead of me to adjust the building. I'm trying to shift to see if I will see the other end. That was funny, by the way. So now we can stand here, clip, and then nothing much. But it's normal. Wall cannot just be standing on its own like this. We can make this one tap 450, tap 450, click. Then we'll click on this one, just stretch it up to this level. So now click on DPC. Sorry, floor plan. Floor plan. Click here. Click on this one. Click on this one. Click on this one. Select here, and then type in 3000. I think that's okay. Oh, 300. Sorry, let me do that again. Click on this one. All right. Then click again. As if you want to move it. Then click on this. Multiply. Leave it like this. Click OK. Click this middle. Type in 3000. 1, 2, 3. Enter. Then drag it to the front. We have one here. Instead of doing it again, I'll just press shift, copy this one, move this one, tap control. I'll move it all the way to this side, and I have this one. So now just click this one, just multiply a little from here to here. I'll press in 300, sorry, 3000. I'll click, then I'll just multiply this one to this point. So we are done. We are done. We are done. We are done. So we'll stop here. So thank you so much for your time, and if you find this video helpful, please do well to subscribe. If you find the video helpful, please subscribe, okay? And if you have any question or if you have any suggestion on what you think we should add or we should adjust, please drop it on the comment section, okay? So our next video will be on render. I'll be using Lumion to render this. Just a simple render, okay? Simple render. So thank you, and if you like the building, please give us a thumbs up, okay? Just like. Don't forget to subscribe and share if you like the video. Okay? If you don't like the video, it's fine though. You don't have to like. But if you like what we just did, please like, okay? Subscribe, share, and comment. So thank you so much for your time. See you on our next tutorial.